rivalry, almost.
Yeah.
Back and forth, very close games every time. It's going to be a great match today. I am feeling we're starting on split here with TMU on defense and St. Clair on attack. Amanda, you want to give me an analysis of these agents?
So it's looking pretty different actually for some of these agents. Of course, we see the Sky, the Astra, um, coming through here, but each team kind of chooses different agents here. So like we have Viper, Killjoy, and Jet on the side of the Saints, and the other side we have Raze, Sage, and I almost said Omen, Cypher. So it's almost like TMU
Choose
definitely
your
designed their
agent.
comp over more of a defensive. Um, what do you call that? More of a
Comp.
defensive comp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The attackers do start on the right. um, it looks like this comp is very interesting. The defending comp definitely has more of a defending comp just to start. They want to get those defense rounds in. I know a lot of Val players definitely prefer starting on defense, but with St. Clair's good offense, it could be anyone's game.
Absolutely. So we'll have to see how this goes. I know Saints typically prefer defending, so this could be interesting to see how it goes. But they do have a very offense-heavy comp, you know, with two duelists there.
Especially, I feel like you definitely want to get most of your wins in the first half, because that just boosts your morale for your entire team. That you can do this, you're not that far from the win. When you have to come back from like 10-2, it is so much more hard, like, defeating.
I actually lied, there's one duelist on the side of the Saints.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's that?
That would be Jet.
Jet? Yeah,
Sushi.
Sushi on the Jet. All frenzies. Let's see what they do. They're hoping to put their opponents into a frenzy.
Ha.
Let's see if they can do it here. Looks like a split push on A and B, but Spike looks like it's heading towards B. Sushi gonna go ahead and try to get that jump on him, but Dog gonna sniff him out there.
Good jump there by Sushi to get out of the way of that Astral smoke. Looks like Sushi's gonna take out Neki.
And 4-tapping gets TMU
Spike
Rose
planted.
over there.
Placing alarm bot.
Seth placing the alarm bots. TMU Hunt's gonna get one.
Put down.
Jello gonna trade that right back up. Sean looks like he got two there. Guy still from heaven getting that frenzy picks. So we can say the last one goes here. When Jello gets the triple there and wins it up for the Saints. Off to a great start. Looking
That's
good.
exactly what he needed. You know, the hype. Owen's hyping up the team there.
That's exactly what you need. You need to kick off your team with good morale, good picks, secure yourself those 2 rounds, most likely, unless TMU can find some very tricky angles here.
Absolutely.
Looks like they're just gonna buy a shorty here from Sean. Oh, he's gonna trade that out for a knife, it looks like. But looks like they're gonna do a split push again, just get as much info as they can, see where the defense is holding. Sniff one out with the Dog right there. Get the concuss off, but not gonna that. Sushi gets
Sushi, you're
one.
gonna take out Hunt.
Big push through heaven here. Very aggressive with those Spectres. Being able to run and gun is crazy. Sean holding the shorty. Does not get one though. 4-tapping. Astra v Astra. Some would say Astra diff right there. And it's all down to Neki and
One other member of TMU.
Fives. Yeah, he doesn't have the TMU tag, so I was like, oh, what was his name again?
Yeah, Five.
Last player standing.
Five's gonna get taken out by Seth here. Neki gonna try to go through the alleyway, but the deciding it's gonna be kind of tough. 4 tapping is gonna take him out there.
That is a flawless round for the Saints. Not a single bit of damage there. They are up 2 points here. Good on money, but TMU can finally buy some good guns here. This is where the real Valorant starts. When the Vandals and the Phantoms start coming out, that is when the real gunplay matters.
And Spectres too.
And a Spectre. Some people like Spectres. I put it up there. If you're on attack, Spectres are great. You can run and gun. Just be way more aggressive. Get into those positions. They're totally unexpected.
I just saw the Minima Phantom and I'm disappointed.
Sushi going to ropes. Gets one. Upgrades straight up to a Phantom. Does not get the second one. TMU Rose going to tie that up. Seth going to get TMU Rose right back there though. It is 3v3, all tied up. The spike mid. Going through sewers. Sean holding B, dashing back and forth, making sure he's there for his teammates wherever they need him.
3v3, so it's anyone's game right now.
And just like that, Fives makes it a 3v2. Now, Seth makes it a 2v2. These teams are so evenly matched here, but Saints are on the upswing here.
One enemy remaining.
Hit one.
Last player standing.
Just as I say that, TMU Huns
Can't use this
gonna
yet.
win that round, bring it back.
Yeah, that was a good comeback there by TMU. It looked like they weren't going to be able to make it, but they did.
Yep, Huns,
enough
the
time
only
to go
one
to
with
the
a Vandal
Astro
left after that round. The Saints gave him a run for their money, but Huns able to get that double kill at the end there. Win it for them. Saints still good on money. Winning those 2 rounds really put them in position to be able to
Need a drop.
buy as much as they need here.
Placing swarm grenade.
Swarm grenade out.
Looks like another split push here. Split push on split.
Yeah, exactly.
Should expect that.
You know, mid control is really important on this map. It's everything, so it's important for Sushi to be able to pull this off.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like they got that mid control right off the bat here.
Bomb buddy out.
Looks like TMU is really
You want to
hard
fight
stacked
it?
on A here, with only Cypher watching B on site. The rest all back in spawn. And Seth takes it out, and that is probably going to be a free plant here for the Saints. Caillou swinging that katana around, trying to outplay Rose here, and he does. Flash out, gets the trade.
One enemy remaining.
They just trade with each other?
I think so.
Team
Never.
Timing.
Team Ace from the Saints. Great. But you never see those trades.
No, you never do.
With Valorant, I think they usually decide it's one or the other based on like the tick rate or something.
Yeah.
But wow, I think that's the first trade I've ever seen. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
And with that, it's not looking great for TMU. That was not the round they wanted to lose. Saints still consistently good on money, and TMU now having to buy sheriffs, shorties, and just try and make do. Try and get that thrifty round
Placing
going.
swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Seth gonna throw that swarm grenade. A little bit of time. 4 tapping. Gonna take out Huns.
Sean playing off that wall mid. That's what you gotta do here. Like you said, mid control is everything. And TMU is trying not to give up that mid control as best as they can. Their whole team is there, blocking both entrances to mid. Well, the Saints have 2 going up there. They're playing it very slowly, making sure that the Saints keep their attention to mid. Wall and Orb are going up, playing it very slow. But that, I think, signals to TMU that something's going on here. They aren't mid anymore, so they must be A.
Yeah, that's probably a red flag to them.
But they still think it's mid. That was a huge fake out. They have heaven control, they have sight control. And with that snake bite, it is not looking good.
Oh, Jellic is 2.
One enemy
Sean
remaining.
gonna take out 2 for his own. Sushi gonna clean it up with 2 as well. Look at that, M's doing a little bit of team hype there.
You know, they got the cheerleader buff there with M's.
Yeah,
you know,
they do.
he's been on he's fought TMU.
He
knows how it is.
He's been there.
He's been there. He
He's
knows
done his
how good
time.
it feels to come out on top there.
Exactly.
Hun's gonna buy the op here. Big save last round. They're able to buy this round. They really need to win this round. They're not in a good position if they don't win this next round.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough, especially with
Placing
spending so much money out there.
Swarm
Hunt's
grenade out.
holding that with an op. Gonna have to run out of the molly. They do have Sage Res here, so if they play slow, they could
You should
definitely get
run.
out on top. They're up on ults. I think they have 4 ults here.
Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, the Killjoy ult came off. Did not hear that go off.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Area's clear.
No players are detained by that. So they're just going to be able to push onto site.
Placing swarm
Kind of
grenade.
push them
Swarm
back a
grenade
little bit
out.
there.
Caillou gets Sean, making it a 45. That's just favorable. They're all kind of gathering up heaven.
Oh
Seth
my
gets
god!
one, Sushi gets the other. Gonna have to use that Sky ult. Try and shift flow of the game there. But
Last player standing.
it's not looking good. It is all down to 5s here. Got the Cypher ult, but
Just going to save by the looks of it.
definitely that is probably a good play.
Saints are going hunting though.
They don't want that Phantom. They don't want to go up against the Phantom next round.
No.
Totally changes how you play the game, knowing there's at least one gun that can challenge your range, and you don't know where it is. Makes you just play totally differently unless you know they all have classics or sheriffs or whatever.
Absolutely. Looks like they're going to come across the tripwire. But Spike is detonated.
Gonna be a win for Saints, and 5 saves it.
Yeah, 5's made it through.
That's gonna be big for them. Having a fully shielded Phantom, that's scary.
There.
Absolutely.
Especially on Cypher, who's so good on defense. You can hold those weird angles, look at you when you're not, you can't even see him.
Yeah.
And the Saints gonna get that typical full buy. You're gonna see a Judge from Huns, and Sheriff on Sean, and a Stinger. See that Molly every game. Lets them really just push up through the garage there. That is a good Molly.
Yeah, it wastes a little bit of the enemy team's time. They can't push in and, you know, just immediately wreak havoc.
It just totally opens up a whole new avenue to push there. Seth spraying it down, making sure that corner on B is clear. Does not have Spike. Most of the team is mid, I must say, but it looks like Seth is playing for those picks. Keeping the team occupied there,
Placing swarm grenade.
making that
Swarm grenade out.
2 or 3v4. And Sean gonna take out Seth very easily with that Sheriff. Sean has been doing work with that
You want
Sheriff.
to
Oh,
fight it?
absolutely. He has.
1 tabs are on point.
Got you.
Security cam. 5s. Tagged 1. Sushi just looking to get on a point.
5's
30
trying his
seconds
best to
left.
get in there.
Gotta wait out the snake
Spike
bite.
planted.
Spike is down.
Caillou prepping that flash, but no one's heaven. They're all screens. Team really likes to play as a team here. Just all together.
Oh!
Big showstopper from FPS Rose. And just like that, they're on the defuse. Sushi has to stop. He does. Gets the double there.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my gosh, that dash was
It's
amazing.
all down to Sean. Needs to get lucky or
Come now,
continue hitting those headshots like he was with the Sheriff here. But with time running out on the clock, it is looking like another win from the Saints.
Look at that.
Last
Look at that.
player
M's
standing.
giving them all handshakes.
Dapping them up.
Dapping him up.
The vibes are immaculate on the side of the Saints. That is 6-1. this half. We're halfway through the first half. We're a quarter in.
Yep.
My math is correct.
Yep.
Or a little over. It's looking good for the Saints so far.
It is. It's looking great for them right now. Like, they are just on a roll, winning 4 rounds in a row right now.
Yes, this
Just
should do.
on a roll,
This
doing
is
their
a nice
best.
spot.
Team U is able to keep up with the economy with those loss streaks. It is interesting to see how this could go up. It looks like a B push.
Time to hunt.
2 are on A. 3 are on A. Pushing that Viper. And FPS Rose gets that Viper. Now we're back to the B push. They take
Spike
2 out.
down, B.
While 3 are occupied on A. All 3 on A are occupied. That
True.
is looking like a free plant from the Saints. With 3 left, we're gonna have
Spike
3
planted.
Seekers go out. But that wall stops them right in their tracks. Spawn. 4 tapping. Gonna get the spray off. Gets out. 5 health.
remaining.
Gets 1. The last is 1. 3 health. That is 1 bullet away from a kill. Rose has their work cut out for them here.
Look at that. Beautiful shorty kill by Caillou onto FPS Rose. Just clean round all in all. 7-1 for Saints. You gotta be happy if you're a Saints fan right now.
Definitely. As a Saints fan myself, I am very happy, and it looks like we're going to go to a timeout here.
Yeah, little time out can be very useful. You can see our team here. You're just gonna talk it out a little bit. You know, they're feeling pretty good right now. You can see the smiles all around. Look at Jello's so happy right
He's
now.
so happy. The brothers are having a good time today.
Oh yeah.
They're both popping up. I think Sushi is currently the top frag. He is popping up. He is on a roll, as we've been saying.
Sushi's on a roll.
I'm just happy. This is a good game for the Saints.
Yeah.
Sushi is 11-3 right now. So soon in the game. That's pretty good. I think Jello might be right behind him.
Yeah.
At like 10-3 or something.
Yeah, like they're
And
really close.
They are both on the top of their game.
He's 8-3.
He's 8-3.
8-3.
But they're both pretty up there with how early into the game this is.
Yeah.
Team U calling that timeout, probably smart.
Yeah, probably a good idea, especially like because they're so far behind right now. You kind of need to refresh, regroup, talk about what's going on and how you can go from there.
You definitely want to cut their momentum right as it's happening, right? They
Yeah.
are on a. They are. I'm trying to stop myself.
The puns. You're turning into me.
Yup.
Back in the day, I used to have the best puns on broadcast, and now this guy's trying to take my job.
Well, you've rubbed off on me, Amanda.
Wow.
Spending so much time with you here in the casting booth and outside.
Turret down.
Got me into this game, into this gig. You're gonna have to take me out. It's like a big stack on B from TMU. And the Saints are just gonna try and quietly snake onto A there. Cypher's holding A all by himself. It's not the best, but it's not impossible. But it's like a huge push B here. TMU gonna take out Seth. Caillou gonna take out Hanzo immediately after. These teams are so even.
They are.
As soon as one gets a pick, someone gets it right back.
Like, Saints have won 7 rounds in a row, but granted, it was like 1v1 or something at the end, or 2v1, like really close matches, really close rounds.
Yeah, every round they just seem to win
30
just
seconds
barely.
left.
Yeah.
Both teams are just at the top of the game. 4 tapping, yo, Rose. 5's gonna get the dink with the Sheriff is gonna clean that up. They are on the Sheriffs today. 2 Ks with the Sheriffs. Setting up that Astra Star. Caillou holding Spike. Jello gonna take out
Last
Deshaun.
player standing.
Neki gonna take out Jello though.
One enemy remaining.
1v1 Sky v Sky. And Neki gonna make full use of that timeout and win the round for Toronto
Thirsty.
Metro Blue.
Grab a wolf
Yeah,
next time.
that
Make it
is,
easier for ya.
that was a really close round. Again, like, all these rounds are so close. Like, yeah, Saints are 7 ahead, or 5 ahead. Like, every single game, every single round of this game has been so close
Right there.
that it's like,
Right there.
you can barely even tell. Like, that scoreboard does not reflect the game at all.
Yeah, even though it is 2-7, I was not surprised that they won that round.
Yeah,
Like, it was so even. It was 1v1, both Sky, weirdly enough.
yeah,
And it just got tied up there.
exactly.
It feels like how every round could go in this game. Looks like we're going to see it back to A push. Those B pushes, while working sometimes, did not work last time. They lost too many people trying to secure that B push. Ford Heaven going to rotate through sewers, try and go mid, try and get that mid control. It's looking interesting.
Yeah, definitely. That mid control, again, is everything. So you really need to make sure that you get it.
In the smoke, and the Astra smoking through the smoke. Rose gets the kill on 4-tapping. Seth putting up the turret, trying to get some info on where they are, but cannot see anybody. They just straight up retreated back into heaven. Team Yushan peeking out, gets tapped a little bit, but still up and running.
Yeah, Seth is gonna peek this first. Rose right there. Kai's gonna take out Rose. Hun's gonna take out
30
Jello.
seconds left.
Got the Sky Seekers going out right now, chasing them out of heaven. Don't want to get hit by those. Blinded, I think deafened,
I think you get suppressed too.
and marked on the map.
Oh, marked on the map, not suppressed.
Seth
10 seconds
take out
left.
Huns. So you're trying to make sure heaven is clear for his team, but Fives takes it out.
Lights down.
Fives has control of heaven.
Blind.
Sean in screens, gets blinded, gets taken out. Gonna have counter seekers. Neki easily sprays them all down and heals up Fives, who's hanging on by a thread there.
Yeah, now they're both full health, and Seth has to manage this somehow.
One enemy
He
And
gets
he
it!
gets the double there.
No way!
Oh,
Just
my
lined
goodness,
them up,
nothing stopping
knocked
there.
them down
My ultimate
there.
is ready.
Look at that! What a happy team.
That was clean. That was clean.
That was clean. That's the
I should
definition
place
of
some
clean.
Astro stars in this
Like,
reality.
some cleaning product, like Mr. Clean should hire him as their spokesman.
They got the magic eraser on their aim.
Exactly.
This is
Exactly.
not sponsored.
Not sponsored yet.
Not a sponsorship
Yet.
yet.
But if they want
The
to,
next St. Clair building by
true,
Mr. Clean.
true, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean janitorial center.
Exactly.
All right. Looks like B push here. Gonna get that Astra wall up. Just an easy free push here. Gonna see the knives from Sushi come out. Seth gonna get blinded. Unfortunately, cannot get the blind spray off. Rose gonna upgrade to that Vandal. It's not what you want to see if you're the Saints.
How are you gonna get that plant though?
That plant off right before that Astra wall goes down. No, they have Heaven secured and Spawn secured, but they do not have that B main push secured. Hans with the Judge. Running around, running loud, running proud.
Neki waiting here, seeing if he can
Having
get a
that
blind.
flash.
It's not gonna work. But Caillou knows where they are. Caillou's gonna take out Rose. They're trying to spray through the wall. Reds is gonna come off. And FPS Rose is gonna get out of there.
We're gonna hear a showstopper from Rose, I think.
She dies as well.
Player standing.
Ult shuts down the other ult. Gets two. And I don't think they have enough time to defuse. And that is another consecutive win for the Saints.
Oh, they just got out. Look at that. Look at that happy team.
Last round before the
They
switch.
are doing
They are.
great today.
They are. They are cruising. They are, I think, trying to avoid that 9-3 curse now.
Yes.
9-2. Looking dicey if you believe in that 9-3 curse.
9-3
Es-
curse.
Especially with TMU. We've seen them come back.
I'm one of the 9-3 curse's biggest fans. So
I'm not a fan of it, but
I
I'm
am
a
a
believer.
fan. I'm a fan.
You're a
If
fan.
9-3 Curse has a million fans, I am one. If they have one fan, I am one.
I'll have to disagree with you there, but it does make the games a lot better. So maybe I'm coming right. Maybe it'll
You
convert.
should run.
I'll be a believer soon enough.
Exactly.
Here.
Get the flashes off. They are stuck in garage here. They do have the Killjoy ult going off. They do not get any detained. Everyone just barely skirts around that bubble. Looks like Sushi gets 5s. 4 tapping looks like he's going for a big flank. Secures heaven. Now, they're all spawned. We're gonna see the Viper Pit come online.
Spike
Plant
planted.
is off. The Viper Pit and the spike down. TMU has their work cut out for them here. 2v4. Not looking good. Sean needs to get this here. But 4 tapping shuts him.
Yeah, 4 tapping gonna shut down Huns as well. That makes it a 10-2. No 9-3.
No 9-3.
Switching
No
sides.
9-3. I'm sad.
Back to pistols. We gotta see if the Saints can continue to have this momentum on defense. And from what you were telling me, it sounds like they prefer defense.
Yeah.
So this match, this game might wrap up pretty soon.
Yeah, very possibly. So we'll have to see how this goes. Again, new half, and pretty much a new game at this point.
Especially if the Saints win pistol round, they'll be up to 11, and then usually
You win the round after that.
the round after that, and then the Saints will be 12. If it's 12-2,
That's tough.
that's not where you want to be if you're TMU.
Definitely not. TMU and Saints have had a little bit of a rivalry here for the last however long. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see if Saints can pull this off.
Both dogs searching around. Both dogs don't see anyone.
Who let the dogs out? That's the question.
Sky let the dogs out.
Sky. Oh, he's right there.
He's
They don't
lurking.
know.
He's lurking. They don't know. And Fives cleans it up there. Makes it a 3v4 for his team. Jello trying to stave off. Very aggressive attack.
Oh my
But he gets
god.
the 3K here. These teams are so evenly matched.
I know, it's insane.
Looks like it's going one way, but the Saints just bring it right back around. And same for TMU. Hun's gonna pick up that frenzy. Sean holding screens. They do have A control. I don't think the Saints know that all of TMU went to A.
Yeah, I think they're gonna know now. They hear the spike down.
Yeah, with that plant, you're gonna all have to rotate here. With Sean holding heaven,
One enemy
it's gonna be
remaining.
tough, and it's all down to Hunt. Fight's not good for him. 15 health. Sage can heal though. 2v2. It's looking pretty dicey here. Someone has to stick the fuse through the smoke. You're able to do that. It's can ping where that is. 19 health. Seth has to get the kill. It's halfway.
Oh!
Can he do it?
He
And
did
the
it!
Saints do it. That was a split-second defuse.
Beautiful, beautiful diffuse there.
And depending on how this next round goes, it could be very, very bad for TMU.
Absolutely. We're gonna see
Very, very
Spectres
good
coming
for
through and
Saints.
the Bulldogs
Can I
for the
play
side
some
of the Saints.
size in this reality?
This is tough if you're TMU. They're forcing. They have to get
Forcing.
stingers.
Exactly. You at least want to have that one round of levity where you can be like, okay, we can lose one at least
Yeah.
if we're on a roll of winning. So this is going to be the deciding round. Even if this does not necessarily win the game, this is going to determine how like the next couple rounds or how the rest of the game go. And with how
Oh
it's
my
going on the
God.
Saints side, it looks like it's going to be a win. But I got messed up in the kill field. It's 2v1.
Yeah.
Still winnable.
Still winnable, but Fives is left alone with the bomb. And he's kind of trapped where he is.
He does have bomb. He could rotate if he wanted to.
If he steps out there, there's 2 members of Saints waiting to greet him.
He's just hoping that there's
Could
only
be
one.
dangerous.
There's 2.
That's 12-2.
That is 12-2. It is
Match
looking
point.
like
12-2
the round for
curse?
Saints. 12-2 curse.
12-2 curse?
Yeah, I think if it's 12-2 curse, I think it's gonna be in the Saints' favor.
True.
If there is a curse,
There is
it's
a curse.
looking
It is sealing their fate.
definitely. With the Jujutsu Kaisen T-shirt out on the
Speaking of
out
curses,
on the out on the stage there,
Yeah.
you're definitely hoping for some curses to.
go watch it on crunchyroll.com/saints.
Yes, definitely. Our wonderful sponsor.
Okay.
This guy, huge push. Get caught in that Astro Pull. How you gonna flash? The
Oh
judge
my gosh!
gets one,
I know exactly where you
hurts the other quite a bit. Gonna use that Cypher, get all the info they need. And that was a huge judge rush. With that Guardian. 12-2 curse. Might work out for them.
It's true. Spike is gonna go down for the side of TMU.
Spike planted.
4v2, Jello and Sushi need to get some picks here.
Last player standing.
Tripwire there. Needs to play fast. Got spy cammed. Not looking.
Oh my gosh! Just the gunfire in that trap there was just. There's no escaping it.
Hunts with the 3K there. Whew. It is looking. Maybe there is some truth to that curse you're talking about.
Maybe. Did I just create a new curse?
We've seen it before with TMU.
We have.
I've seen them come back from like 12-4.
It's true. Yeah.
Recalling my
You
bot.
never know. They're a very good team. Saints have to save
will reveal
this
their
round,
secret.
but
They can't.
TMU is stacked with right now with guns.
They are full buy-in. They need to win this round. For that win to continue in this game. We're tapping.
Concealment.
In that Asper smoke, very close. But does he know there's a judge on the other side of that as well? Gonna blast pack in, get taken out.
Does a bunch of damage though. with the
3v3,
judge.
it's even gonna get the res, make that 4v3. Set. Gonna get that sheriff shot off. Looks like they're gonna rotate back to A through vent. Gonna grab those tripwires. Use them.
Caillou's actually gonna take out Sean in the meantime.
Yeah. Caillou. Go Hansen that spike down.
This could be it.
But with 3 health, it's looking pretty close here. Dog gonna go out. I think that might have concussed him, but I am not entirely sure. Either way, that should be out. Gonna pepper him with that
30
bold
seconds left. Last
judge there.
player standing.
It's all down to Rose.
Thrifty.
And
Look
that
at
is
that.
a win for the Saints.
Defenders
Thrifty win at that. Look at that. Look at the celebration.
Weren't even planning it,
Look
but
at
managed to do it. Look at that celebration.
Jello got up immediately and ran over, celebrating.
Got me worried there when they won that round. But that was a great round
Oh,
from
absolutely.
the Saints.
Yeah,
It was
excellent round.
It was close every round, but somehow the Saints managed to win it repeatedly over and over and over every round except for 3.
Yeah,
It was, I don't want to say a steamroll because they did fight back really, really well.
they did,
But the
but
Saints,
it was dominant.
the Saints were just that little much bit better. But we shall see going into the next game on Lotus.
Yeah.
It's anybody's game. Such a new map. You never know what's going to happen there. So, do you think we're ready for a quick break?
Yeah, I think go get some snacks, go to the washroom, whatever you got to do, and meet us back here in a few moments. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for more CECC Valorant. This is game 2 against Toronto Metropolitan University. Saints won game 1, so we'll have to see how this round goes.
This could be the deciding round to see who gets into the Canadian qualifiers grand finals here. We're on Lotus. We're gonna see Jet, Sky, Breach, Killjoy, and Omen on TMU on defense. And would you like to talk about the attack, Comp?
So we have Raze, Viper, Omen, Killjoy, and Sky on the side of the Saints. Should be interesting. Again, new map, very difficult to kind of judge how everything's going to go. I do believe Saints were on defense the last time they played this map today.
I think you're right. I think they did start defense.
I think. It's been a few games of Valorant
No, I think
today.
they started attack.
They started attack?
So they're used to this.
Yeah,
They're
they've done
ready,
this before.
prepared.
You're right, they started attack.
Because that's how we got the cool wall.
Yeah. I remember now.
You see a couple frenzies, couple ghosts. Typical. Yeah, we don't really see shorties first round.
No,
And
not really.
Sheriff's very
Placing
rarely.
alarm bot.
Only on some maps.
Yeah.
Looks like TMU is preparing for that stay and spawn, kind of split push, wait, play for picks kind of deal.
Exactly.
FPS Rose got that Sky Flash prepped, all ready to go. I'm excited for this match.
Me too. Should be interesting. Just gonna wait here for the round to start, and util like crazy everywhere.
He's gonna get concussed, but he does get the smoke off. So there is a one-way blocking his exit, so he's gonna have to rotate that. One time I'm gonna drop the spike, push in, make a more aggressive play here. Neki holding that knee angle, but the Saints fully sending it to be here, getting those right clicks, getting revenge from fives. Sushi take one out. Han's gonna take one out right back. Back and forth, these teams.
Oh, Jello taken out.
Enemy remaining.
So does Caillou by Huns.
This guy has to stay on board right now. Seth does not get the right click off. That is round 1 for TMU.
Is that important?
Yeah, that was a really quick round. I'm surprised.
That was very
Blow
quick.
them over.
It was looking like just like every time St. Clair and TMU Blue play, it's just so back and forth. You never know what's gonna happen. I thought the Saints had that there, but they managed. Hans managed to take 3 out there, making it a win for them.
Yeah. Looks like we might see. I want to see an A push.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of sheriffs from the Saints here. I think they want to get those picks, upgrade their guns.
I want to see an A push, but Spike is in spawn. Kind of split A and B right now.
Playing it slow, making sure. Oh, Jello, I think, is getting the spike there, unless someone else is on Viper this game. Seth holding an angle there. Jello gonna take one out. It's looking like an A push.
Finished.
Ooh, FPS Rose with a nice hit there on the Caillou.
Scout destroyed.
Oh my gosh, huge double from
down
Rose
A.
there.
That was collateral, I do believe.
Yeah. If not, just amazing spray control there.
I have the spike.
Nothing much Saints can really do with just these weapons.
Oh!
As I
Are
say
you
that,
sure?
Sushi gets a nice head click onto FPS Rose.
They are at a disadvantage, but if they keep getting shots like that, they could be in a very good position here. But Neki gonna use that Vandal to full effect, use that extra range.
30 seconds left.
Very well here. Seth gonna TP right out in the open,
Oh.
but Vibes is waiting for him. And that is round 2 for TMU Blue there.
Yeah, that was another fast round. TMU knows what they're doing. They're kind of getting back into the swing of things here.
Last time they played Lotus, if I'm remembering, I was casting. I think TMU won it last time.
I think you're right.
But hopefully the Saints studied up more than they did and can switch things around this time.
Absolutely. Let's see how it goes. Seth is going to teleport early here.
Vortex, spraying it down. Get a tag there, but does not get it. Clearing that out with a grenade. Neki's going to have to retreat. Back to B. Opening up A to a nice push there.
There.
They are pushed up on that A main. Most people really don't use revolving doors or go to trees that much.
Yeah, not really.
More pro play, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely... It reveals your location immediately, so it's not like the best idea.
I always feel more comfortable with it almost, because I feel like trees is easier to clear. But maybe once you're in a position to plant, you should just clear out the site if you can.
That's true.
This parent gonna try and clear out that B site, smoking it out, securing that for his team, but Neki gonna get that tab. Holding this angle, but too many coming from all sides. TMU is systematically dismantling the Saints as
30 seconds
things
left.
are going now. Gonna get the concussion on the dog. It's 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Gets
Oh!
one.
Last
It's
player
1v1 here. All down to Sushi.
So close.
Just had the high ground there. Manages to win it out.
They can run
3-0.
or get run over.
TMU
Their
Blue.
choice.
TMU is definitely looking more dominant this game than last game. So we'll have to see how this game goes because, like, it looked like Saints were on a roll, like they had it in the bag, right? But this series is starting to look like TMU is really strong.
Definitely. They're going to have to buy stingers here. TMU on the top of their game on Lotus. I think they definitely love this map from this time and the past history that I know. Get a different angle here. Hans holding this down with the Vandal. Takes one out. Dodges past the grenade. Miraculously gets out. 30 HP. Vibes gonna have to hold this more dominantly now. Almost gets caught in the snake bite. He's trying to spray it down, trying to get a head dink through that wall. Knows they're coming. Gonna have to rotate off, wait for them to come back.
Ooh, we're gonna see the Viper Pit come through for Jello. Alarm bot gets placed.
Sushi playing that post plant. He does have Killjoy ult. Either looking to destroy that or wait that out. How they're playing right now, it looks like they might go to spray. And as I say that, they retreat and get taken out by Caillou on the way out.
On the Stinger, too.
The Stinger, yeah. Gotta play those close range. Oh my gosh!
No way!
Neki, the spray transfer is on point. All down to Jello here in the Viper Pit.
Oh my gosh.
Almost got it. Just a few more seconds off. But that is another round for TMU Blue.
Change of plans.
Yeah, this is going the way of TMU right now.
It's for sure going that way.
Help a girl
Saints
out, would ya?
need to find something here. Maybe call a timeout.
Jeez, man.
Try and break the momentum, or at least get a win here. We're on the 5th round, I think. It's not looking good. We're still early into the game, though. It's still winnable. It's not all has gone
My
lost.
ult's
It's
not
just
ready.
an uphill battle.
Absolutely.
Start. Got a lot of ults from TMU here. Got Huns with the blades. Rose. Those blades come online instantly. Seth just scouting it out. Gonna see one with the dog. Caution does not go off. They are using a lot of util, making sure no one pushes through that doorway.
Yeah, this is very hard for the Saints right now. They're able to push into sight here. Healing comes through, although Seth does get taken out by Sean.
Sean is going off this game. He's going to get the blast through. He's not hit anybody. Jello gonna plant the bomb.
Toxins going up.
All looking very even. Sean's gonna try and defuse.
Last player standing.
Seth,
Last
throw
player
Molly on it.
standing.
All down to Caillou here with 9 health. It's played
Caillou
very,
versus
very
Sean.
carefully. I wouldn't peek that Caillou. I'd wait for the defuse, but he goes for it anyways. He gets headshot. Doesn't even matter if he was full health or not. Sean gonna get that. Another defuse.
5-0 for TMU. I think Saints are just better off on the defense side.
Definitely, it's looking more defensively sided for them. They just have to hope for that.
Help
Honestly,
Yeah.
with how this is
out with
going.
you.
We're gonna get a timeout from the Saints. I think that's a great play. You want to stop that momentum where it is. Whew. What do you think they should do better? Have you seen anything?
I think they need to, like, play safer almost. Like at the end there, Caillou didn't need to peek that. He didn't need to peek the guy who was watching bomb, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like he just had to wait for that defuse, and he could keep playing with him, kind of, to make
Cat
him
and
think.
mouse.
Exactly,
running
cat and
around the
mouse, cat and
Rosie.
mouse. So things like that, just little tiny, like, just play a little safer sometimes, or play
Definitely.
a little smarter.
It feels good to secure that win, and it's stressful to play that cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you have to do when the spike is down. You just want to play out that time as long as you can, especially with such low health, 9
Exactly.
HP, single bullet, even a classic bullet, I think, would take you out there.
Yeah. Anything, really.
So I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure they're rethinking their game plan here. We're going into the 6th round. We'll see if they can get a win before this quarter is done.
We'll have to see.
Full buy-in here with all their credits. Not enough to get shields, but it's looking pretty good for them. Money, like, gear-wise at least.
Economy-wise, yeah.
Economy-wise.
Hulk out.
Caillou, got the Seekers, you got Omen ult, and you got KJ ult. And just like that,
Spike
Hans
down,
takes out
attacker
Jello.
spawn.
Not looking the right way there. Caillou gonna try and rotate Spike over to A.
Not ready yet.
And TMU is on the hunt here. They are playing so aggressively.
Yeah, Saints are just running from them right now.
It is very scary here for the Saints. But I think they do have better guns right now. Oh no, they're equal on guns. But Caillou gonna watch that small corridor there. Sees a sliver of them. I think he gets a body shot tag. Does he know they're coming from behind? Do they know that TMU is pushing up through where they pushed from? Up A main. You see the huge breach ult into Showstopper. That's gonna take out one. Caillou's gonna get another.
Remaining.
Seth gets one as well. In the smoke,
It's all down to
nonetheless.
Sean.
And that's it. That's
That's it.
exactly what Saints needed.
One in the quarter, going into the next half of this half. It's looking good. That's what you want. You're up. You can maybe carry this momentum in. That break, help the mental reset, plan out, see what they're doing wrong. And hopefully they can keep carrying this in, even this game right out.
Absolutely. Right now, Saints, they just needed that little mental
There.
reset, that little kind of just break. It didn't look like they talked much. It was just kind of like individual, like, okay, take a breath, reset, and let's go. So I think that's exactly what they needed. They're playing a lot more together, and just a lot more like smart in general.
See if they can carry that energy into this round here. They have the advantage here. They have Vandals and Phantoms and, you know, the usual rifles against a Marshall and I think a few Sheriffs. So they should win this round just based on guns, but they just have to play carefully and as a team here, make sure you don't
Found them.
overextend too much. Bot goes
I
off.
double said.
Fives. Gonna get the dink right there with the Sheriff. And down with the Marshall there. Hurt. Team Uneki low. 4-tapping cleans it up there. He's trying to get that Marshall shots off. Wall makes it too difficult. 4-tapping gonna rotate over with his team. Sean. Flash. Sean gets taken out by Caillou. That's a huge major player out of the game right there. It's looking very winnable for the Saints right now.
30 seconds
3v4.
left.
But without Spike down, who's to say what can happen?
Huns gets hit with that paranoia. 4-tapping, knows they're gonna jump down. He's able to manage that. Throwing a grenade
Last
here.
player standing.
Huns actually gonna get taken out by 4-tapping. Fives takes out 4-tapping though. But Jello gonna end up taking out Fives in the end.
They are carrying that momentum from that one round. Hopefully, they can even this up to 5-5. What do you think will
Hopefully.
happen, Amanda?
I
Think
think
they'll do it?
I think Saints are gonna make a comeback. I think they just needed that little reset, and especially when the defense round comes through, I think that's their round. I might end up eating my words, but I think that's their round.
Hopefully you don't bring the caster's curse on them as we've seen so
Oh
many
no,
times.
don't even get me started.
But with both teams having rifles here, it is anyone's game. But Seth gonna take it right out the gate. Seth's gonna get another right out the gate. Looking great.
Healing over here.
2v5. It is going to be tough for TMU to come back from this. Both Sean on this point, he might be able to save something here, and he does. Sean, very slick with those taps.
Absolutely, Sean is great at those 1-taps.
Sean just tags in, tags out, does what he needs to do, gets out,
Spike planted.
clean as a whistle.
Here.
It's all, I think they might save even. Might
Yeah,
be
there's a
advantageous
chance.
for them to save here.
Toxin screen down.
Keep their rifles, make it more difficult for the Saints going in to the next round. Because if they don't, their economy would be in shambles, I think.
Absolutely, I think that's a smart play, is to just sit and spawn
Yeah.
and hold those rifles.
To like a new player, saving seems like such a foreign concept. It's like, why would I let them win?
Yeah,
I should just go down swinging. But Valorant's so interesting. Same with CS and all these like economy-based games. It's so interesting that just being passive sometimes can secure the win in the end for the rest of the game.
absolutely. It's all about money. The entire game of Valorant is economy. How can you get more economy, better economy than the other team? Because if you have the better economy, you can use the better guns, and the better guns means most likely, or the higher probability that you'll
Here,
win.
on my way.
Definitely. There's so many little intricacies to the economy too as well. Like, I think if you're losing pistol round, it's better to die to the spike or something. Like, sometimes it's good to die to the spike because you'll get more money unless you save. So there's so many little
Here.
complexities. I know some people, like some even pro players don't even understand the whole economy of the game.
Yeah,
And I feel like you don't have to sometimes, but having that
Toxin screen down.
little bit better of an understanding can sometimes just turn around the entire outcome of the game.
absolutely. Let's see,
Go for spike.
nice slow push here.
TMU Blue, Huns, behind the box there, sprayed down. 39 health, not looking good. Does have that Sheriff, primed and ready. Push. Caillou gonna get sprayed through the smoke there. Seth, creeping up. Feel like he doesn't think anyone's behind that box
Here.
because he sprayed it down, no one moved. But Huns,
You should
holding
run.
that angle. Trying to get that trade, trying to
Placing
get that
alarm
jump.
bot.
We see the KJ ult come off, try and clear out C. He has to protect that with his eye. Free up C for his team to push on. Huns gets the long-awaited Sheriff shot. Jello gonna take him out soon after. Big
Spike
Sheriff
down,
shots
B.
by Rose.
4-tapping needs to be careful here. Very,
Last
very
player
dangerous.
standing.
Caillou
Rose creeping up.
gets taken out. 4-tapping and
30
take out
seconds
Fives.
left.
He's paranoid. Flash. He gets
He
to
gets
the flash. But through the revolving doors, Neki wins that round after 3 consecutive wins from the Saints. Finally bring TMU up to 6.
Yeah, that Wow, that was a crazy round, Matthias. That was
insane.
Can
Yeah.
I get this?
If they just sprayed down that box a little bit more, I think, could have gone a whole nother way.
They could have taken out Huns for
They
sure.
if they took out Huns there, did not trade Seth there, it would have gone a whole nother way, I think.
Absolutely.
But 3-6, looking a lot better than 5-0. Bomb buddy, trying to play out trees. Somehow makes it out alive with 11 health. Gonna get that heal from Sky. They are on that A push energy right now. Holding down that broken door from B. Just deciding, where do we push? Where do we pick? Han's gonna get one through the smoke. They're getting a lot of those smoke picks.
Yeah, a lot of those. You kind of have to predict where they are, right?
Toxins going up.
There is probably a method to it. You know, there's very common chokes people push through, you know?
Yeah.
So their heads always line up a certain way. You just have to try and time it right. I've gotten those through the smoke off shots a few times.
Oh, we're gonna see the showstopper come through for the Saints. We're tapping. Gonna shoot it.
But it hits the
It
Seeker.
hits the Seeker.
That is unfortunate. And the snake bite bounces off the rim there and hits Jello. But he's alive. But he took a little bit of damage from it.
Yeah.
Player
I think you're gonna
standing.
take it out. Sushi gonna get 2. It's all down to Sushi.
There we go. Caillou cleans up 5s. Wins around there. Look at that.
Look at that. Not as high energy as before, but they're not as
good thing, alright?
on a roll as they
Figure
were
out what they
before.
do eventually.
They are bringing it back. They're consistently winning. 6-4, not that bad.
Yeah.
It's winnable. You're still losing. You're
But not by
losing
much.
By a landslide. It's just like you lost pistol round. It's tied up, not counting pistol round and the subsequent round.
Exactly. So we're gonna see. Look like Saints are in a great position. They're all gonna buy Vandals.
one-
But we're gonna see Classics, Sheriffs, and the Bulldog.
The one thing we should be afraid of is Hans does have the blades online. It looks like he popped them. Get out the gate. There he is.
Oh, he's so
low, and he
low.
gets taken out by Seth. Seth gets the triple.
Wow.
Devastated. TMU there. That's not what you want to happen when you pop an ult.
Saints are running onto C-site here.
It's all down to Rose to hold it.
Remaining.
Rose does get the deagle shot, or the revolver shot. Now it's all down to Neki.
Spike
TP onto
planted.
site. Trying to get a good angle. Gets 1.
Enemy
Gets 2.
remaining.
Oh my gosh.
It's 1v1, but Sushi secures that much needed win for the Saints there. That was
Last
so
round
cool.
in the
There's
half.
Ems
Last
cheering
round
on
to
the
use our
team,
threats and abilities.
keeping the morale
Don't
high.
waste firepower.
Bring that 6-5.
Owen's pointing at him. You cheering him on.
And just like that, I think this is last round and a half.
Yes, it is.
It's almost 6-6.
It could be 6-6 half. We've seen it before today.
Even if it's 6-5 or 7-5,
It's
that's still
close.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially if you are defensive sided like we have been
Bomb buddy out.
thinking about. Projecting there. Looks like a split push from the Saints. Playing for picks. Getting as much info as they can. Seeing
Toxin screen down.
who's defending where that vulnerable
I've
spot
got your
is.
trail.
Looks like they've decided that B
Found
is
one.
the spot.
Look out.
They're going, using those seekers.
Blind.
I've never seen that
I know.
flash
I've
before.
never seen that flash.
That was insane. Got off.
Headshot.
Caillou gonna take out Huns.
Spike planted.
Sean gonna have to hold his back sight. That flash must have surprised him.
Piss off.
Ooh, 5 is taken out by Caillou. Caillou sees Neki. Gonna try to get him.
And Rose gets 4-tapping. Those blast packs were just not hitting right. Rose challenged Seth there, but Seth gets him through the box. Headshot.
One enemy remaining.
Sean, last one standing, has ult, but gets taken out by Sushi. Gonna pop that celebratory ult.
Bomb grenade out.
Look at the team there. Dancing by Ems.
Fortnite
We were doing
dances.
some dancing earlier.
We were Fortnite dancing before the
Off
broadcast.
screen.
Yeah, we'll have to meet up with Ems later and have him teach us Fortnite dances.
We can teach them the gritty.
We can. We learned how to do that. Anyways, 6-6 half. Looks great right now for both teams. Saints, though, winning 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, they are definitely have the momentum here. Going into defensive half, you gotta hope they win this pistol round. If they win this pistol round, they're in a great position to win this game and go forward in this series.
Absolutely. To go forward to tomorrow. I do believe that game starts at 3, but we'll talk more about that later.
Definitely, definitely. That is underestimating the offensive power of TMU here. But with Seth getting one right out the gate, oh, never mind. That's straight up evened out. 2v4. It's looking like they might win pistol round again, and that's not where the Saints want to be. You don't want to be 7-6, maybe even 8-6 this deep in. You're going to get plant down. Jello going to take one out with the ghost. Sushi waiting that smoke out, going to jump down on the site. Looks like they have site control. Everyone is stuck trees. They might have to start defusing. Sees one, does not get it. Neki gets it through the wall, into the corner there. Sushi dodges the flash, gets one. Playing off a turret, trying to rush this out. He needs to clear the site out before he can defuse. But that is going to be pistol round 1 for TMU.
Yeah, that was a great pistol round indeed. You know, it seems TMU is really good at those pistol rounds. Saints are a lot better at those,
Let's go
you
here.
know, full util, full gun rounds.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like the Saints have a lot more strats for not pistol round. And when they have the abilities, the money, the rifles, they can make full use of that. But TMU just knows how to play that pistol round so aggressively and so tight that it's so hard to defeat them. We see a bunch of pistol spot this round on the Saints side. We see one Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall holding long there on A.
And with TMU having low to no armor, that Marshall is definitely scary here.
Absolutely. FPS Rose just gonna shoot through the smoke, see if he can get anything. He's not gonna get anything.
Caillou peeking these corners, sees one. He knows one's there now, but does TMU know that Caillou is holding this with a Marshall? This is a standoff to be had. Caillou going to flash out. All of them gearing up towards A.
Here.
He might be able to take out one, but he can't take them all out. Or can he?
Oh my
Gets a
gosh!
body shot. He gets some water here.
I think he just got 2 there. I think. No, he got 1.
He got one, but he body shot a couple of them. They're all really low.
Yeah.
All except Neki here. And as I say that, Neki is now low too.
One enemy remaining.
Body shot Barry on Caillou, but it is what you want here. Your team can clean that up with the frenzies. And just like that,
See
they
ya.
might have this lift around unless Huns can keep hitting these sheriff shots.
Gonna go
14
through
seconds
the
left
tree.
on the clock and no spike down.
10
It's
seconds
not
left.
looking favorable for TMU. Going to have to play loud and fast.
There's the thrifty.
Or tapping, getting the 3K. One off from his namesake.
There's Coach Owen celebrating. And Ems.
They're all very happy. This is what you want. 7-7. Finally, all tied up. Looking good. Both teams here.
Absolutely.
But I think looking better for the Saints. They have full... They didn't even have to buy those guns.
No,
just
they picked them up.
So they are definitely in a better position here.
But look at this. No armor except for like 1 or 2 people on the side of TMU.
They are going to get shredded by these rifles here. Unless they can find some tricky angles, crazy strats. They're going to have to go loud and fast. Those spray through the smokes are terrifying.
You might as well, right? If they don't have anything to counter it.
Yeah, they have no shields. If they get peppered a little bit, that brings them like 1 HP.
Exactly.
After like 2 or 3 bullets.
Exactly.
FPS Rose going to rotate to C. But I don't think they know 2 are watching C. Very closely with those rifles. Gonna scout it out with the dog.
Scout destroyed.
Instantly destroyed. Does he see that 2 are on there? definitely saw 4-tap, but I don't know if he registered. Sushi's there as well. Sushi gonna drop the mollies. Gets Neki with the molly. You definitely need those shields.
Last player standing.
Oh my gosh.
Flawless round for the Saints, and they're in the lead now.
And through the smoke too, just sprayed them down. They're in the lead, just like
fire.
that.
I
You
got
are
this.
right so far. They are way more defensively sided. Once they had those rifles, and once they had those abilities,
Facing
you were
sentry.
spot on with your analysis there. They are cruising.
Absolutely.
But
Looks
now,
like Neki has to stick with the Sheriff.
that's a,
I'm not
that's a
100% sure
classic.
why.
Neki has nothing. That's just a classic.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry, that was a classic.
Yeah,
but
he
he's
just bought a
picking up the
bulldog.
bulldog.
Cover going out.
Just like that, TMU needs to win this round. They just spent all their money. Saints are in a really good position here. Flawless round. Haven't had to buy anything except for abilities for like nearly 2 rounds now. He's playing it careful, playing it slow and careful. Making sure not to slip up here. Waiting that Viper wall down. You want to engage them on your terms, not theirs. Gotta wait out these smokes. Play slow. You're not in a rush. You have 1 minute on the clock. More than enough time. But Sushi gonna take out 5s. Whew, as we've seen, the
I've
Saints.
got your trail.
Oh, we're gonna see the Sky ult
Lock inside.
come off.
Ooh, this is so suspenseful. Kai's
God.
gonna take out 2,
One
one through the
enemy
wall
remaining.
actually.
Jello
Jello
gonna take
takes
out
out
Neki.
Neki.
It's all down to Rose here. Rose does
I
have
got the
Spike, but in a 1v4 scenario with 69 health left, it is looking rough indeed.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, this is tough indeed. He's gonna get 1,
One.
but he's gonna get cornered by Caillou. Caillou with the 3K this round. I can hear them yelling outside. Look at this. They're
We're seeing,
doing the wave.
whoa, doing the wave.
Whoa.
Hitting the wave, hitting the whoa.
Look at Ems right now.
Oh, he realized that was too much.
He's like,
Haven't won
that's too much, too much. For free?
I would be dancing too if I was the Saints. 3 what?
For free?
For free?
Dancing for free?
Honestly, yeah. Well, it's not for free. They have to win. I bet they have a deal back there.
Yeah.
Hey, if I win the round, do a nice dance for me.
Exactly.
Placing swarm grenade.
That's definitely a setup they got going here. 9-7, looking good for the Saints. Not unwinnable for TMU. We've seen them come back from worse. But let's see how this round goes. Looks like a big
Alarm bot down.
Sushi holding siege.
One
Take
down.
out Rose right away. That is tough. No more healing from Sky. No more flashes. That is a huge person they want for entries. Just out of the game.
Absolutely. This is looking good for the Saints.
Toxin screen down.
Jello just kind of rotating around here. Caillou spots them out. Can't really do much yet. They're just playing very slowly because they know TMU knows they're down 1 person, so they have to play carefully.
And they're down guns by so much they can't even challenge this range that Seth has on them right now.
Takes out Sean actually. The Seekers get stuck on the door. So Caillou had to let them out. I didn't know they could do that.
They should be able to have a little hand that pushes the button.
30
for
seconds
themselves.
left.
Rotates
exactly.
the door.
Exactly.
Hans looking for those Marshall lineups.
Lock inside.
Cannot see anything. Upgraded to a Vandal though. Could be a force to be reckoned with if he plays it right. Hans does get 1. 5-6 went out.
Enemy remaining.
And that is another win for the Saints. So quickly. 7-10. 10 for the Saints. Looking good for them right now.
Absolutely. 3 more rounds and the Saints will win the series.
And move on to the grand finals.
I do
TMU
believe
does
it's
not want that to
semifinals
happen.
tomorrow.
Huh?
I do believe it's semifinals and
It
then
is?
the grand finals.
Oh, okay. I was just looking
I
at the
think.
chart. I thought it said grand finals.
Knock on wood.
So we shall see. This is an exciting game. Very close. Saints have been on a roll
Get out of
lately.
my way.
You see that jet knives from Hans right off the bat. Seth gonna use that op to full effect there. Take one out. dog is concussed. I've never seen that before.
I didn't know the dog could get
It's
concussed.
a big role reversal there.
Yeah, usually the dog is the one doing the concuss.
Seth, be careful. Wants someone to peek out so they can get that knife reset. Spraying down that door, opening up for that B push there. Giving them more options here. Seth holding that op, holding that A very well. They have to rotate. They don't want to challenge that op.
No, definitely not.
Rotating into Sushi though, and Sushi is a force to be reckoned with.
I was just literally about to say the exact same thing. Sushi is a force to be reckoned with this game. This entire day,
I've
really.
got your
He's
trail.
been popping off. Same thing with Jello. Both of them have been popping off.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Skyalt come out.
Block in sight.
Not gonna get much out of there.
30 seconds
That
left.
defensive Killjoy turret right out the gate though. Lives, takes out one. They need to destroy that lockdown. He's in a position to spray him down. He gets one, sprays out another.
Spike
Four tapping
down,
cleans it up
C.
with a showstopper left. And 10 seconds left on the clock and no spike to be had.
30 seconds left.
Not looking good for
One enemy
TMU.
remaining.
Last one down, Fives. Gets it down. But that
Too
is
little, too late.
stole the words right out of my mouth. Gonna get another dance. Gonna ask him to stop. Don't want to be too disrespectful here. Especially when you're
Exactly.
ahead by so much in the Saints. You have to show a little bit of tact here. Not gritty on them too much.
Exactly, exactly. This isn't Fortnite.
This is Fortnite. I was saying earlier, if there's Fortnite emotes in Valorant, I feel like this game would be a lot more toxic.
Absolutely.
I don't think I could handle getting grittied on by Jet after getting aced.
Yeah, or the L dance. You know, I couldn't handle that.
And TMU is going to ask for a timeout here. They are pretty good with their timeouts. Whenever they do it, they seem to break up that momentum and gain a lot of momentum for themselves. We see the team planning here, thinking it out. Make sure to keep up that momentum. Analyze what they're doing right here. You know? Like when you have a break, it's not always that bad. You could lose momentum, but you could also analyze what you're doing right and make
Yeah.
sure you can capitalize on what they're doing wrong. Even if they switch
Exactly.
that up, they still have to patch those mistakes up.
Yeah, it should be. It should be good for the Saints right now to take that moment to reflect, to talk with their coach, talk with each other, even if it's like to just banter and relax for a minute. Sometimes that's all you really need, because if you let yourself get too into your nerves, you can totally mess up the game.
Definitely. You don't want to see those nerves come in yet. We're going to see Sushi on the op. He's had here and there 50-50 success with it, I feel like. Some games he pops off, some games he doesn't. Hopefully he's warmed up. We're going to see Huns on an op as well.
Behind me.
Could be anyone's game here, but it is looking like the Saints for right now.
Absolutely. Four tapping gonna throw that grenade. He knows where they are. Dog gonna come out from the side of TMU.
Very carefully. Flash back him off. Jello gets the wall bang. Four tapping gets another. Seth gets
Last
another.
player standing.
And four tapping gonna get a second.
It's all down to Huns with the op. He definitely wants to save that.
Oh my gosh!
That was
Nasty
clean.
op shot.
As much of a fan of the Saints I am, that was a good op shot.
That was a good op
That was
shot.
amazing.
That was satisfying. They know where he is though.
Yeah, he has his work cut out for him here. He really needs to save that op. Spent so much money on it, especially when it's going into the 12th round there. You don't want to be down money as well when you have to buy.
Exactly.
Huns playing it very slow, very carefully. Another op, but Sushi. Op diff.
Sushi is crazy on that op today. Just
Match
absolutely crazy.
Absolutely crazy indeed.
We are on match point. Series point, really.
This is it. This is the deciding round to see potentially to see who goes in to the next part of this.
Semifinals, I think? Grand finals?
I think it's grand final.
It might be grand finals.
Looking at the chart, it might be grand finals unless we have to fight losers bracket. Then it might be.
Toxins going up.
But we shall see. It's looking good for the Saints right now. TMU doing a huge push. I've seen this before. Sushi's gonna take one out right away,
Down.
but knowing he has to just bolt action that up, then take him out. 3v3, it's even. Tapping,
Spike
playing it slow.
planted.
Play off that door.
Blinding.
Seth, carried away. See the breach ult come through. Don't think it hits anyone. But, whoa, that op shot must have scared you because I saw you jump there. Oh, it could be anyone's game here. 2v2, snake bites out. Spike is down for TMU. Smokes are going up. Oh, but with the Viper Pit, things could change direction very quickly. They have to push this. They don't have the range. They're going to have to blind op shot it. And Seth
got it!
gets the defuse, the ninja defuse
Defenders win.
through the Viper Pit.
Player standing.
Great round. Look at the joy on their faces. Spinning, jumping for joy.
Look at that. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing gameplay by the Saints that last round. What a comeback.
Absolute comeback. They started off 0-3, and then all of a sudden they won a round, and then they lost a few more, and then they won a
Yeah.
round again, had a timeout, and just turned it
I
around.
think it was like 5-0, no? Or
Yeah.
5-1.
Yeah, it was
They-
something crazy like that.
and
Like
they
it was
brought it
really,
all the way back to like 7-12.
yeah,
Like they did, TMU could not get a foothold once St. Clair just kept going and going. And they just rode that momentum even after the break all the way to the end.
yeah. It was fantastic. It's a fantastic series, honestly. So
All in all, I'm excited to see the grand finals or semifinals, the next match in the series, which I think is tomorrow.
yeah, it should be
It should
11
be.
a.m. 12 a.m. Sorry.
Yeah, it should be around the same time that this started. I'm looking forward to it very much. I
Yeah.
think it's 12 p.m.
Yeah.
12
12
a.m. is midnight.
12 p.m. Sorry.
Yeah.
12
all
p.m.
good, all good.
I hope it's
They
not
get
12
it.
a.m. Oh my goodness.
That's a long game.
That's a long day.
late game.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for coming out to watch the stream. Also, thank you to everybody behind the scenes. We have Alex, Daniil, and Dan on the back end, making sure everything runs smoothly. And then I was Amanda Commanda Dupuy, and this is Matthias Talbot. And be sure to have a great day.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.